Premier League predictions, week number 4. It's the North London derby. Arsenal versus Tottenham.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. Very Biased Opinions of 700 subscribers. We are banging off. A year and a half after starting, finally we convinced 700 people to click a red button that says subscribe, and I'm sure some of them have hit their bell as well. We are in association with GRANDSTAND Bettors, and we are here for the fourth round of Premier League predictions. Me and Ian will be doing most of the next season on Skype, as Ian has moved to a shithole somewhere north of Oxford. And without letting him respond to anything, I'm ahead in the predictions. But first, last week we tied at 5-all, meaning we have to play a round of rock, paper, scissors to see who is the world champion. Now, Ian, let me explain the rules to you. Don't speak. Rock, paper, scissors, and then whatever you want, okay? It's not best of 3, it's the first victor. Do you understand?
And then whatever you want.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, on rock, paper, scissors, shoot. For God's sake. Right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You won. Damn.
Yes!
Right, well, I have to very quickly edit the previous 30 seconds. Ian is ahead in predictions in the Premier League 2-1. And without further ado, we're letting him get too far ahead. It's the main event!
No, it's not.
Southampton versus Man United. No, I like it like that. That sounded better.
What?
We're
But
no
maybe
longer
that's to the end.
We're never the main event anymore. We're just a sad, sad team that really wishes it was good, and it's not anymore.
I'm sick of this. Right, I'm not going to talk about Man United. Because I'm not talking about Man United, because I'm a big fan of King Ralph.
King Ralph.
And I'm not sure you're aware of this, but I am absolutely ashamed of myself that I did not back King Ralph.
King Ralph.
To win last week at Brighton. Now, his game is all about pressing and squeezing. And oh my God, what a side to play now. These scared little lambs under the power of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the charlatan and a fraud who can't even beat Crystal Palace at home. Of course Southampton are going to beat them. Of course Man United are going to be crying about the old days when they used to be good under Alex Ferguson, and now it's just not the same. But he's supposed to be like the second coming, but he's not producing anything. King Ralph all day long, Southampton all day long. 2-1 for the Saints.
I mean, if we could score penalties, we'd have won the last couple of games we played. But apparently, scoring from 12 yards with no defenders in between you and the goal is the hardest thing in football. I'm really hoping Man United don't have those problems this week, and I'm really hoping that United get a victory here against Southampton, because every time King Ralph wins, it destroys my soul because Ian loves him for some reason. So I've got Ole at the wheel driving over King Ralph at least 3 times to a 3-1 victory.
He can't. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not even decisive enough to pick a penalty taker. Chelsea versus Sheffield United.
I think this is going to be Sheffield's biggest test thus far. Chelsea looked good last week. They look like they deserve to win. I'm going to be honest, I'm liking watching Tammy Abraham. He actually looks really good. He's really quick. He strikes the ball well. He seems to know where the goal is. That year in Aston Villa seems to have helped him get his feet under him. He's reacted well to missing the penalty, to basically being the match winner last week. I've got Chelsea to win this. I think it's Sheffield's hardest test, and I think they're going to come to town and leave with a 3-1 loss.
Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah, not really, but so you're backing Chelsea to win 3-1.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to back them. I'm going to back Chelsea to also. I'm going to back them to win 2-1. They're getting better every game. They're bloody entertaining. I mean, at times they're unplayable. At times they're god awful. Yeah. It's great to watch, and I just hope they're just slightly getting better each week.
We can only hope. Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa.
The Eagles are coming! The Eagles are coming! Who thought I was crazy when I said Roy Hodgson would take his Eagles up to Old Trafford, pull their pantaloons and give them a spanking? Probably everybody, but I knew they would do it. That being said, those Eagles are not quite as sharp at home, and Villa are coming off the back of their first win. They look pretty good, but I think it'll be a draw this one. I'm going 1 apiece.
I got Villa to win this 2-1. don't know. There's just something about Palace. I think they didn't necessarily raise their game as much as Man United blew it like they always love to do. But Palace haven't changed from the first 3 weeks of predictions. I've got Villa to win this 2-1.
A garbage at home.
Yeah, they actually are.
Leicester City versus Bournemouth.
It pains me to do this, but I'm going to vote against Eddie Howe in this. Bournemouth haven't improved since last year, and that hurts me to say. It hurts me to say that Eddie Howe isn't the world's greatest manager. He's only the third greatest manager, behind obviously King Ralph and Steve Bruce.
And Carl Robinson.
And Carl Robinson, fourth best manager on earth. I think Leicester look good. Rodgers is a solid manager. They're a good team. They've made some good acquisitions. They played well this season. They probably could have beaten Chelsea on another day. So I've got Leicester to win this one, and I've got them to win 3-2.
Yeah, I'm going to back you with that one, 3-2. Leicester have been getting better every week under Rodgers. This will be a high-scoring, entertaining game, I hope. 3-2 Leicester.
Manchester City versus Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yeah, this is not the game that Brighton want after losing their first home game of the season. There's not really much to say about it. City is City. You're probably going to... I know what you're going to go. I'm going to go one below it, 4-0.
Yeah, I'm going 5-0, baby.
Hi everyone, it's Ian here. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Please support our channel by giving this video a big old like, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and hit that notify bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos. Please also check out our social media. Tom works incredibly hard on this. I must admit I don't do anything, so please go and check us out on those platforms. And also check out GRANDSTAND Bettors. We're super excited to be working with these guys. They're an exceptional tipster website. Are they as good as us? Yes, without question. Go and check them out, and without further ado, let's get back to the good stuff.
Newcastle United versus Watford.
Oh my God, not even I gave Steve Bruce a chance. I had all the rhetoric, I had all the slogans, I even had my one-man picket line going round with my billboard saying give Steve Bruce a chance, and I don't back up my own words. Of course he was always going to beat Tottenham. He is not only the man that's going to take Newcastle into Europe, he is, and this is going to sound controversial, he is the second coming of Kevin Keegan.
And I'll tell you, honestly, I will love it.
Ian, come on.
Keegan's not even dead.
I can't even stay as a dead body when you say shit like that.
So, Watford also are on the verge of probably sacking Javi Gracia. This is going to be Newcastle's first home win. Flock to St James's, Newcastle fans, and cheer your boys on. 2-0 Newcastle United.
I'm going to congratulate Newcastle United on winning a game. I'm also going to congratulate Javi Garcia on lasting more than a year at Watford. Javi, we'll see you later. Newcastle 1-0.
West Ham United versus Norwich.
West Ham won last week and looked good. Norwich have actually looked good all season, and Pukki looks like a great striker, and Farke seems like a really good manager. I think the worst thing that will happen to Norwich is that they're a newly promoted team that are slightly below the standard required. I've got West Ham winning this one 2-1, but I think it's going to be a close match.
I think West Ham will win this one as well. They never make it easy when they play at home.
No.
I don't like backing you. I don't like copying your scores. So I'm going to go one more for West Ham, 3-1 win, but not an easy win.
Burnley versus Liverpool.
Burnley have been really good this season. I've been really impressed with them. They're much more kind of like strong and solid like they were 2 seasons ago as opposed to last year, where the Europa League just ruined it for them. Liverpool are Liverpool. They're one of the best sides in the world, as much as that pains me to say it. However, I'm going to get a little bit cute this week, and I'm going to back Burnley to get a draw. And I think this is going to be a 2-2 draw.
It's not that I can't see it, but I feel like whenever you bet against Liverpool, you're betting against yourself. It's like maybe 2 out of every 10 matches they don't win. Don't look at me like that. I see that face. You're on camera with me. I see you.
You could say that they've won 15 Premier League games in a row now, is it?
Yeah. They don't strike me as being at full ebb right now. So I've got Liverpool winning this 2-1. It's a tight game. Burnley are playing well. At the end of the day, though, this Liverpool team are just a ridiculous joke of skills.
Well, that really is why City and Liverpool are so much better. They've got the ability to win the games when they're not playing well.
over and over again.
Like Man United did when Ollie wasn't at the wheel. Bring back Jose. Everton versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
You know what is something I love, and I hate Liverpool, but you know what I love? Everton failing. It just makes me happy. It makes me think the Premier League makes sense. Oh, look at us, we signed all these great players from other places. Look, we've got a Juventus striker. Why is a Juventus player going to Everton? We must ask ourselves these questions and realise that probably not that good at football. And Everton probably aren't that good at football. Well, I'm going to get a time machine, go back 40 years almost, and we'll watch Everton be a good team. Everton are going to lose this. I believe in the Spirit. The Spirit is alive, and he's visiting Liverpool. 2-0 Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Have you noticed that the Europa League stuff is coming out about Wolves? About is it going to be too tough for them now?
Yeah.
Based off the fact they had a 1-1 draw with Burnley. They wasn't a great result, but it wasn't a terrible result by any means.
Yeah.
I like Wolves as well, but for some reason I'm going to back Everton in this one. I'm going to think it's going to probably be a terrible game. 1-0 Everton win.
Yeah.
Walcott with a goal.
And now it's time for the main event. Arsenal vs Tottenham Hotspurs.
So before you undoubtedly talk about Arsenal being some sort of dumpster fire, I'm just going to put that result against Liverpool to the side and say, let's remember that Spurs also lost at the weekend, and they lost to Newcastle, which is a far more humiliating defeat than going up to Anfield and losing. Tottenham have been terrible. They seem to be purposely sabotaging themselves with all this business with Eriksen. They're all over the place at the moment. Arsenal are very solid and settled, especially at the back, where they've got a wonderful back four and goalkeeper in place. I can see this only being an Arsenal win. 3-1 to the Gunners.
You are an absolute nutcase. The problems that we foresaw in the dumpster fire have come true. What we were afraid of was that Unai Emery would be leading the dumpster fires that hurtled down the street 100 miles an hour, but no, we're wrong. It's David Luiz. He's finally turned up. After his 1 to 2 good appearances before it, he's finally brought his true colours out. Oh, what's this? Mo Salah's in the box. Let me just drag him to the ground and claim it was reactionary. We know it's reactionary. You got on the wrong side of the best striker in the country right now. Oh, and then let's not mark him for the third goal. You were in the match, and David Luiz has blown it for you. Your team is weak. You are weak. This is pointless. It hurts to watch. You are a wrecking show. I hate it. I can't stand you. You're going to lose. It's 3-0 to Spurs. Arsenal is definitely not red.